Eat, Play, Love is a Hallmark film from 2017. This is directed by Christie and it's written by Joel Canfield and Lisa Canfield, and we have a cast including Jen Lilley and Jason Cermak as Carly and Dan. And I quite enjoyed this one. It's a little slow, but it's certainly a very sweet story. Carly is a vet and she's interested in Dan, who works in an animal shelter, but Dan's got other relationships in mind, and I could go into a bit more detail than that, but I won't spoil it just in case you don't want to know too much. But the point there is that she can be interested in him all she wants. It's not going to be straightforward. Will they be together? I'm not going to say. It is a sweet story, and obviously because we have some gorgeous animals, it makes it all the more heartwarming. I feel like if you put dogs into any film, no matter how good or bad the film is, it's going to improve it. And I feel like that's certainly the case here. The narrative could have worked in any other setting. They could have had other professions. It still would have worked. But for me, I personally enjoyed that aspect. The characters are likeable. I think Carly and Dan are both very likeable characters. I think on screen they work well together. We have some really good performances. Visually, it's quite a satisfying film to look at. So in general, I'd say Eat, Play, Love takes every box. It's a nice, relatively straightforward narrative. Not straightforward for the characters, but certainly for us as viewers, it's not overly complicated. I think it's quite relaxing, definitely quite a sweet story. And then with the dogs on top, that's definitely making it even more enjoyable. If you're a fan of Hallmark films in general, I think you'll quite enjoy this one. It feels a little bit more like the more recent Hallmark films. Something that I've mentioned before is that, in my opinion, the Hallmark films before around 2020 were still finding their niche. Most of them aren't quite providing that fuzzy warmth and Hallmark spark. But this one, I'd say it's pretty close to it. If I had watched this without knowing the year of release, I might have guessed it was a little bit more recent. So that certainly is a bonus as well if you are a Hallmark fan. Even if you've never seen a Hallmark film and you just want an enjoyable, sweet story with some likable characters, good pacing, and visuals that are quite satisfying, then needless to say, I'd say Eat, Play, Love is one that's worth watching.